Erika Jayne reacts to Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's separation. Erika Jayne has strong feelings about Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's ongoing separation. As the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills viewers saw during season 14, the estranged couple remain separated and living apart, as they have since October 2023. This comes despite the push from Sutton Stracke for Kyle to be the one to file for divorce during episode 2 of the season. "While I appreciate it, my situation is I have to live for what I'm going through, and not take on all of that too," Kyle said in The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show video above, while noting not all marriages and divorces are the same. She later added, "I'm trusting my instincts." Although Sutton was adamant that Kyle should be the one to file, Erika had a different view. "I want to say something. I have to say this," she said in the after-show video above. "If I am friends with you, which I am, whether you are married, separated, divorced, whatever, it doesn't make one iota of difference to me, unless you're being hurt. That's different, but if you're okay, that's your life. You're allowed to live however it is you want to live." However, Erika argued Kyle should consult a divorce lawyer. "Now, do I think you need to have tough conversations with lawyers, just so you don't get blindsided?" "Yeah, I do," Erika added. "I think it's good to be aware, but at the end of the day, I think you have to make the choices that are right for you." Where do Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky stand today? During that RHOBH reunion, Kyle admitted that she and Mauricio have not talked about getting back together. "I know he regrets things that have happened that got us to this place," she said. "I don't know if he wants to get back together because he hasn't said that." Still, things are going well between the former couple today. Mauricio recently spoke with Briefing on Bravo, where he shared an update on his dynamic with Kyle. "We talk all the time," he confirmed. He also stated that things are amazing between them, adding, "I love her." On May 10, Kyle and Mauricio spent a night partying together with several family members, including daughters Alexia Umansky, Sophia Umansky, Farrah Brittany, and Kathy Hilton's daughter Nikki Hilton. Erika Jayne reacts to Kyle and Mauricio's separation. Diamonds under pressure. The sun beat down on Beverly Hills with its usual smut brightness, casting rays across Rodeo Drive like spotlights on a designer stage. But inside a tucked-away villa just off Benedict Canyon, the mood was decidedly cooler. The marble floors of Erika Jayne's estate echoed under her stilettos as she paced her living room, foam in one hand, a chilled flute of Dom in the other. She was watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show on her 85-inch OLED screen, her platinum blonde hair cascading over a Versus silk robe. The screen flashed Sutton's pointed commentary, Kyle's hesitant deflections, and then herself. "I want to say something. I have to say this," the TV Erika declared, poised and commanding. Erika chuckled softly, "Still got it." But beneath the glam, the bravado, and the fabulous fur throws, Erika Jayne was bothered. Genuinely, Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's separation was more than just gossip to her. It was personal. Because Housewives wasn't just a show, it was a sisterhood. A messy, champagne-soaked, broken glass on the floor sisterhood. And when the facade cracked in Kyle's life, Erika felt it like a tremor under the Beverly Hills foundation. Coffee and clarity. "Erika, sweetie, are you going to just stalk your own after show clips all day, or do we have brunch plans?" Mikey, her creative director and spiritual sidekick, called from the doorway. "I'm thinking," Erika murmured, setting down the glass. "I'm going to Kyle's." Mikey raised a penciled brow, unannounced. "She'll thank me later." Moments later, Erika was in her white Aston Martin, the engine purring like a caged beast as she drove through the winding canyon roads. She thought about the phone call she hadn't made, the questions she hadn't asked, the truths Kyle wouldn't say out loud. And mostly, she thought about the image. Mauricio laughing at a party, arms slung around someone new, Kyle looking thinner, quieter, a glint of sadness behind her lashes. It wasn't just about separation. It was about self-preservation. Queen Bee at the Beehive. Kyle's home still smelled like diptyque candles and lavender polish. The door opened to a surprised but not displeased Kyle, dressed in yoga pants and a hoodie that screamed, "I've been crying, but I'm still rich." "Erika," Kyle said, blinking. "Did I forget a shoot or something?" "No shoot, just tea." Erika breezed in, sunglasses still on, tossing a Gucci handbag onto a nearby armchair. They sat by the kitchen island. Erika took off her shades, revealing eyes sharper than any diamond. "You good?" Erika asked bluntly. Kyle sighed, fiddling with her bracelet. "Depends on your definition. Girl, I've seen you hang off mountains in Aspen and wrangle Kim out of more disasters than I can count. This ain't you." "I didn't file," Kyle said quietly. "Everyone thinks I should, but But you're not there yet," Erika finished for her. "Yeah, I get it. Been there." Kyle nodded, eyes glistening. "You don't need to file today," Erika continued. "But you need to lawyer up yesterday." "I don't want a war." "It's not a war, babe. It's armor. Just so you're not ambushed if he decides to go from 'I love you' to 'I met someone.' It's not about him. It's about you being ready." Kyle looked down. "Mauricio said he still loves me. We talk all the time, but we haven't talked about that." Erika took her hand. "Then maybe it's time you do." Flashbacks and flashbulbs. Later that night, the Bravo group text thread lit up. Sutton, Garcelle, Dorrit, Crystal. The messages pinged non-stop. "Sutton, Erika, what did you say to Kyle? She just told me she's calling a lawyer next week." Dorrit, "That's a huge step. Are we celebrating or mourning?" Crystal, "Honestly, I think it's brave." Erika, "I told her the truth, which is more than most of you have done." Kyle didn't respond to the group chat. She was at her daughter Alexia's place, sitting on the couch, watching old family videos. Mauricio's laughter echoed on the screen as they chased their little girls across a garden. It hurt? God, it hurt. But something about Erika's visit had lit a fire. It wasn't about divorcing Mauricio. Not yet. It was about facing the truth. The marriage she knew had changed, even if the love hadn't fully disappeared. Dancing with Ghosts. 2 days later, Erika stood backstage at a charity gala, sequined to the gods, preparing for a performance to benefit mental health awareness. Her phone buzzed. "Kyle, thank you. I talked to a lawyer today. I didn't sign anything. Just wanted to know my options." Erika smiled. She went on stage, spotlights catching every sparkle of her gown, and she sang not one of her club hits but a soulful cover of Fleetwood Mac's Landslide. The audience was stunned. This wasn't Erika Jayne the glam bot. This was Erika Girardi, a woman who knew what it meant to lose and rebuild. And it was a message. To Kyle. To herself. To every woman out there trying to look fabulous while quietly breaking. The reunion rumble. Weeks later, cameras rolled for the rhobh Season 14 reunion. The couches were velvet. The tension, titanium. Andy Cohen looked between Kyle and Erika. "So Erika, you gave Kyle some advice off camera that made its way on camera. Tell us about that." "I told her to protect herself," Erika said calmly. "That's what real friends do. I wasn't pushing for divorce. I was pushing for awareness." Kyle nodded. "I appreciate it, honestly. I was scared to even have the conversation. But she's right. I needed to stop pretending that everything was fine just because we weren't yelling." Andy turned to Mauricio, who had joined as a surprise guest. "You two went out recently with the girls, right?" Mauricio smiled. "We did. We're trying to be a family, even if we're not currently a couple. I love Kyle. That hasn't changed." Erika raised an eyebrow. "Then tell her that." "I just did," he replied, looking at Kyle. Silence. Then, for the first time in months, Kyle smiled, not the tight, forced kind. A real one. glitter and guts. It wasn't over. Not the separation, not the show, not the emotional roller coaster of being a woman in the spotlight, juggling family, fame, and fortune. But Erika had done what she promised. She had shown up. Not with claws, but with clarity. Not with judgment, but with strength. Later in her confessional, Erika looked directly at the camera. Listen, you can wear diamonds, but life still cuts deep. I'm not here to tell Kyle to stay or go. I'm here to say, don't bleed quietly just because you're wearing couture. Sunsets in Malibu. A month later, Kyle and Erika met in Malibu for lunch at Nobu. No cameras, no glam, just friends. You know, Kyle said, sipping a cucumber martini, I don't know what comes next. I still love him. I also love me. Erika toasted her. That's the best thing I've heard all year. They clinked glasses. Thank you for being the only one who didn't sugarcoat it, Kyle added. I don't do sugar, just champagne, Erika smirked. They both laughed, and as the sun dipped below the ocean, casting the sky in 1,000 shades of pink and fire, they sat there, two women, battle-worn and better for it. Not perfect, but powerful. Together. A letter unsent. That night, Kyle wrote a letter she never sent. Dear Mauricio, I miss the way we used to dance in the kitchen when no one was looking. I miss believing that forever was a promise, not a maybe. But I love myself now too. Enough to not settle for confusion over clarity. Enough to face the silence instead of filling it with fake smiles.